Dear ones, today is World Communion Sunday, which is one of my favorite days of the entire year. We celebrate it on the first Sunday in October. And here's what happens. There are some churches that celebrate communion every week. And there are some churches that celebrate communion on the first Sunday of every month. And there are some churches that celebrate communion sporadically. We mostly fall into that third category. But years ago now, there was a decision made that many different churches would all invite their people to receive communion on the same day. So those who do it every week and those who do it monthly and those who do it sometimes would all be receiving on the same day. And that's World Communion Sunday, so that God's gifts of bread and cup, God's gifts of love and justice, God's table fellowship would be expanded from each of our churches and communities to each other, that we would remember the worldwide nature of God's church, that we would think about each other in the world. I just love it. It feels so incredibly special. So today we're going to have communion, and if you're at home, we can talk about how to do a love feast. Those are pretty special too. It's another way of sharing God's love in the world. And we're going to remember all of the people around the world who are sharing at this table with us, and all the ways that God's people are diverse and wonderful and loved, and that we get to be part of God's work in the world together. Thanks be to God.